Hello little chefs, how are you? I hope you could see my cutting board because today we are gonna do a fast recipe for 7 minutes. I'm gonna make a ceviche and I'm actually gonna fillet a whole branzino in front of you, and we're gonna try to do this in 7 minutes. I'm putting on my gloves because I don't want to run away and wash my hands after I do the fish. But for those of you that don't know me, my name is Chef Alexia and I'm here to teach you how to cook not only recipes but the skills and the mindset of a chef. So what I've been focusing on a lot is knife skills because I am launching a course all about knife skills. It's the beginner's guide for somebody to become a master in knife skills in only 1 week. You could even do it faster, but I put 1 week so you have enough time to practice and for you guys to become a master. So without further ado, today's recipe is going to be a ceviche. It's a cold fish, kind of like a salad. I'm going to do a little bit of a combination of a Thai ceviche versus a Peruvian ceviche because I'm using a branzino, which is usually, it's not very usual that you will use a branzino in a Peruvian ceviche, but I really like branzino or else otherwise striped bass because in Greece, we make this into something is called marinato, which is basically we take the fish and we slice it very, very thinly and we put olive oil, oregano, and lemon juice. And this will be the second recipe that I will do today. It's very, very simple. So I wanted to use the same fish for the purpose of the ceviche. So I'm going to be using the branzino. I'm also going to add some avocado, which is not traditional Peruvian. I'm going to put some shallots because for some reason today the supermarket did not have red onions. What is going on? Whole Foods, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to use a shallot. I'm also going to use some lime, some cilantro, some jalapeno, and for the leche de tigre, which is basically the little dressing that you put on the ceviche so it will cook, I'm also going to add some coconut because I've been having ceviche with coconut at a place very close to here and I really, really enjoy it. So I'm doing like a little fusion ceviche, but it's often going to be extremely delicious, and the time is 12:10. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start by filleting the branzino, and I wanna say to Global Knives, thank you for sending me my fillet knives. I'm so excited to have them. And they also sent me a new one, which is a sashimi, and that's why I wanted to use it today when I'm gonna be slicing the branzino. And I'm gonna start by filleting the branzino. The first thing I'm gonna do is go by the neck and just take this part out. And then I'm gonna go in the spine and just go all along the spine. This is already scaled and gilled. So everything has been removed, and you just want to go against the spine and just put the tip of your knife. You don't want to go too deep. The mastery of a chef when they're filleting a fish is when they don't leave any bones on the fish. So this is what we're doing right now. I'm going to remove this and I'm going to keep this right here. I left the bones on here. I'm going to flip it to the side, go down. Just make sure that this is not very slippery. Perfect, and just go against the fish, against the bones. I'm gonna go right under here in the gill. Perfect. And just keep filleting the fish. This knife from Global is amazing. Perfect. All right, wonderful. So this is the fish. I'm putting it to the side, and I'm going to also remove the skin. For the skin, I'm going to use my chef's knife. So you want to go right under the skin. Remember how we did the salmon? And just grab it, go right under it, and just pull the skin. Perfect. There we go. Like that. And the skin comes right off. All right? We're going to do the same thing with the other side. And you want to use this knife because it's a little bit flatter. So therefore it gives you a little bit more surface, and I use the napkin so I could have a good grip on the skin. And you just go straight through. Wonderful. Right here. We just took it off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dice it, and if you notice guys, I have a cutting board on here that is only for fish. So we're going to do it thin but not too thin, and I'm going to leave, actually there's no bones on this fish already. So we're going to chop it up in smaller pieces. And the smaller the pieces are, the faster the fish is going to cook with the lime juice and the lemon juice. Okay, so I'm leaving a little bit of the end because I want to use it for my sashimi knife. And I'm gonna do very thin stripes, just like this. You see this? Beautiful, very thin. I'm gonna put it on the plate which is right next to me, and I'll show it to you once we complete it. Look at this sashimi knife, it's so beautiful. It makes you do the cut so perfect. I love it. And then at the end, I'm gonna go like this. Wonderful. Same thing on this side. This is perfect for sushi or for this marinato, which is a Greek recipe. Wonderful. So we finished with the fish. I'm gonna put this to the side because that's gonna be our fine dining dish that we are making today. And it's nice, very thin slices that I am able to do with my global knife. Look at this knife, it's so beautiful. Wonderful. I'm gonna take the fish and put it in the bowl. I don't particularly like fish too much on the ceviche. I really like when I have some shrimp, some scallops and things like that. So I'm gonna take a scallop right here and I'm gonna just slice it very, very thinly. Yes, it's okay to have fish on fish. Just make sure that you don't use, you see this cutting board? This cutting board is only for fish right now, and then I'm gonna remove it and I'm gonna do the vegetables. So I also have some calamari here. We're just gonna slice it very thinly. Now the calamari is a little bit difficult to cut, so just make sure that you take your time with this. It's a little slippery. And then I have another scallop right here. I'm gonna do it very thinly. Perfect. And I have some nice pink shrimp from the Gulf. I'm gonna make that into small pieces as well. And guys, this is what I want to show you. When you know how to cut, you move in your cutting board with confidence. So I'm going to put this right in the bowl with the fish, and we're going to proceed with the rest of it. I'm going to wipe down my knife. I'm actually going to grab a fresh knife from behind me so I don't use the same knife, since I don't want to go to the sink at the moment. I'm removing my gloves. Bam, add the knife. So now I'm going to add to this mixture shallots. Wonderful. We're gonna do the same process we usually do in an onion. Just very, very fine brunoise, and that's the fastest way of doing it. Right here. And you could go all the way down to the core. So I'm putting the scallions right now. I'm also gonna get some avocado. Beautiful. Right here. I'm gonna use my paring knife and make small dices. And we're gonna put all this together. Wonderful. And then we're gonna mix it. So, get my spoon and put the whole avocado in there. I like a lot of avocado, so I'm putting it. That's the beautiful thing about cooking. You could do whatever you want. Now I'm gonna get a little bit of coconut. I really like coconut and the flavor of coconut inside the ceviche. I'm gonna dice it up real fine. And actually I love it even for a snack. So I don't know if you guys ever go buy like a coconut and just have it as a snack. So we're gonna add that right in there. I have some cilantro, so we're gonna chop up some cilantro. I love herbs because they always give a great flavor into the dishes and they take it to the next level. I don't want to do it too finely because I really enjoy the flavor of it in the ceviche. So that will be fine. And how are we doing on time? I think we're about to hit the 7 minutes, but I'm going to do a little bit of jalapeno. I'm going to cut it just like that so it could be a little bit faster. I'm not going to put too much. Be careful with the jalapeno because they're very spicy. Don't touch your face after this, okay? Make sure you wash your hands. All right. Make sure we finally cut this. I'm gonna chop it a little bit more because this one is not the one you want to get a big piece, but you definitely want the flavor in there. All right, so we did that. And now I have my lemons. I think I'm gonna put 1.5. So I'm gonna cut this in half, and we're done with our cutting board. So I'm gonna bring this right here, put this to the side. So you guys see how beautiful this looks? And now here I have a little bit of coconut milk. Like I told you, I like the flavor of coconut milk. And I have some coconut cream because I like the creaminess. So I'm gonna put a little bit of coconut milk, coconut cream, sorry. So the coconut cream is usually separated, so you gotta make sure that you do mix it properly. So I'm mixing this. I'm gonna definitely put salt and pepper in all of this. Wonderful. And you know, the ceviche, you're gonna have to let it marinate for a little bit, but this is gonna be ready for when everybody comes home. What we're gonna do is also add the lime in here. Squeeze the lime. You guys, you see how quickly these recipes are? Today I wasn't trying too hard to make it in 7 minutes, but it's definitely been 7 minutes at the, actually we started 12:12, so it's 12:19 at the moment. So I think we're gonna make it in 7 minutes. Yes, we will. All right, I'm putting a little bit more because it just didn't come out too much. And we have 1 minute, guys. Yes, so I'm about to drop this coconut milk in here, and I'm putting a lot because I want it to be submerged in the marinade, okay? And we're gonna mix it. And I'm just gonna taste a little bit of water because everything is still raw, but remember that the lime will cook the fish. So just make sure that when you buy fish for ceviche, that you know the purveyor. So, and if you could even find sushi quality fish, that will be even better. So we have in here scallops, branzino, calamari, shrimp, avocado, jalapeno, cilantro. Oh my God, this looks, ooh. And I love the juice, I eat it like a soup. And guys, this is the ceviche. I'm just gonna give it a taste real quick. Let me see. I love the coconut in here, and the lime is just perfect. You need a little bit more salt. There we go. But I don't want to put too much because the more you let cold things sit, the more the flavor is enhanced. So this one will go on the side. I will not show you a presentation of this because it has to marinate. And usually they serve it in a little martini bowl with some tostones, which is the plantains that are fried, or some tortillas, or you could eat it just like that for low carb people. I actually have some tortillas that are flour, so I think I'm gonna do that when it's time for lunch. I'm just saying. So this is the ceviche. We did it in 7 minutes. Who are we? I'm gonna show you a little bit also the Greek marinato. So we just lay it out on a plate like this. It's a very, very thin. So what you wanna do here again is we're gonna season it with some salt. Beautiful. We're gonna get some lemon. Because guys, you know, I like to show you like 2 recipes that are like 7 minutes with the same ingredients. So we just made 2 different dishes in 7 minutes. I'm putting lemon right here. Just remember the salt is important because the salt also kills bacteria and cooks the fish. So that's why it's important we put a lot of it. All right, and I'm gonna put some olive oil. Woo! And I have some mountain oregano. And by the way, you can find the mountain oregano in my website because I have a lot of Greek products there. And you know, my little secret whenever I was going to competition was actually the Greek oregano. Yes, I would carry a little vase of oregano. And when I was at the airport, they were asking me what it is because in the vase you already have make it into crumbles. And people were like, what are you carrying? And I'm like, I'm a good girl, I go to culinary school, it's just oregano. So this would be the fine dining version, and you could serve it with other stuff. The fish is gonna start turning white in about 10 minutes. And after it turns white, that's when you wanna start eating it. I wouldn't eat it yet, let it marinate, let it cook. But guys, we just made 2 different dishes. You could serve this with a salad, you could serve it, oh, I love like an arugula salad with this right here. So cooking is so easy, you see, and having knife skills, we could cook in 7 minutes, 2 recipes, not only 1, 2. Nobody's born the chef, but everybody could learn to be one, and I want to be the one to teach you how. So I want you to go now on the link on my bio and make sure you press on the free webinar that I'm going to start showing, presenting next week about the 3 secrets to become a chef in only 1 week. Everybody thinks it's so difficult to cook and they don't know how to do so many things, and I want to simplify for you. And every week I'm here and I'm teaching you something new, either ingredients or how to fillet a fish like we did today, or how to make a very simple recipe in only 5 minutes, what to have in your kitchen so you don't waste your money. And I'm doing this because I really, really want everybody to cook and learn how to share something that is so giving. When you cook for other people, it's so heartwarming. Everybody hugs you, everybody loves you, everybody cannot wait to see you. And I go to friends' houses and I'm always the one to say, hey, let me help you. And I have something that I could connect with people. And in addition to that, it's a skill that you could pass to your kids. is something that creates memories for you and your family. And I'm sure you could smell right now somebody you loved, their food, or even your favorite restaurant, you could taste the food. So it's easy. I'm here to teach you how. Go on the link on my bio and sign up for my webinar, because I want to teach you how to be a chef in 1 week. My 3 secrets. Go sign up. Thank you so much. Send me your questions on a DM and you'll see the recipes when the episode is up. Have a beautiful day. Mwah.
Wow, what a delicious recipe. Make sure you take a picture and tag me at Chef Alexia on Instagram. Also, I would love if you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment below with a recipe that you would like to see next. See you in the kitchen next time.